Hold this one up.
Hold on, I'm gonna put it down so we're not like chomping ice.
All right. All right, Analissa, right?
Yes.
Who's this?
This is Benjamin Corey.
Benjamin.
Yeah.
Is this your boyfriend?
Yeah, we've been together. It'll be 9 years in August. So, I got him when he was 18.
It's funny how you say that.
Yeah.
When he was
like
18.
I'm fresh meat or something.
Yeah, like because he moved in with me from the day I got him. Like the day we met.
Are you older than him?
Yeah, by 3 years.
Okay.
So not by much, but
Yeah, not
enough.
too much.
Enough.
So what's going on with you guys?
Well, we were a part of the whole sober living problem
Skit.
here. So it was pretty much a scam,
Yeah.
you know. And like we were supposed to be in Madagascar right now teaching kids English. This last sober living, we got actually sober.
We tried hard, actually. 4 months clean, strong too. Like going to classes, actually participating in group events, and
Like actually wanting like something different out of our lives, just for them to
striving for it.
come the Sunday before Christmas and say, we sold all the beds and the furniture and the TVs, so you have an hour to leave.
No, it was more like, by the way, sorry guys, you're gonna have to leave. Your services are no longer I don't know, needed. Yeah, and
Yeah.
we're selling the TVs in
Didn't you
bed.
guys come up with a trailer?
Yeah,
somewhere?
we did. Like he went up
It was
and
like
asked
a
them
travel
for
trailer, right?
yeah, it was
A pull along,
officially-
yeah.
and he went up and asked them for money for
Peanut butter.
And they had a family emergency in Texas, and they gave it to
I
us.
said, by the way, would you guys happen to want the trailer? And I was like, well, I don't have any money. He's like, well, I wasn't looking for any money.
And so we had that for almost 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And there's like you can't park it on a public street here.
Not
in
if it's
Phoenix.
registered. Not if it ain't
Park it
registered.
anywhere, huh?
Can't park it anywhere. And
It's a
so
blessing in disguise, as a or a
Curse.
blessing in disguise, but a curse.
because it literally caused us more
Stress than anything.
stress than anything. And like we got it.
We got it moved from the spot where we initially were dropped off at, and we paid the guy $40, and he bumped the hitch. Like as we got to where we were supposed to, kind of where we're supposed to go, he stopped and unhitched us before I could climb all over the furniture to get out. He was already gone. So
Took off with our money, dropped us somewhere we weren't supposed to be. We were there for a week, and the cops finally was just like, "You have an hour to move it, or we're
I'm hooking it up myself.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so we had to sell it on Facebook Marketplace for $250.
So you guys put it on Marketplace
Facebook
Hey,
Marketplace.
20 minutes. A gentleman named Ivan came through.
Yeah,
for $200.
200.
Did you guys have paperwork to that?
No, I had a bill of sale.
Just a bill of sale.
Okay.
And I mean, what else were we gonna do? Is either have them tow it and
Lose
get
it,
nothing,
and
or try to sell it for as cheap as possible. But $250 doesn't get you much. That lasted us not even.
Oh,
How
two
not
was
days.
the
even a
cop
week.
supposed to tow it though? Like,
They
have
have a
a
hitch.
oh, they had the SUV.
Yeah.
Okay.
The SUV ones have hitches on the back of it.
Well, they have a
So-
hitch in their trunk
So,
space.
Where are you guys staying at now?
On the street again.
On the road again.
And like we just got this dog, some dude randomly, like he was walking by and the dog didn't have a collar or a leash on. I was like, does your dog want some water? And he goes, well, I guess. I was like, if you're an animal, if you have a pet and someone offers your dog water, you always say yeah.
Yes, for them. You know what I'm
Was he
saying?
also like a homeless person?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
You could tell
said
he
the
was
dog
geeked out.
He said the dog just started following him the day before.
That's a huge dog.
And yeah, so I asked if the dog wanted to hang out with me for a little while, and he said, yeah, he'll be back in an hour to pick it up, and that was 4 days ago. So now
We've decided that she's ours.
He has
And-
new owners now.
Yeah, she protects me at night, like when
That's
I'm
good.
sleeping and stuff like that.
Are you guys planning to keep them, or are
Yeah.
you guys gonna get rid
Yeah,
of it?
if the original owner were to see this and be
Yeah.
like, hey, that's my dog, by all means get a hold of us and we'll give you your dog back.
You guys,
Because we know I've had pets stolen from me.
Yeah.
So I know what it feels like to have my animals taken from me and not know where it is or whatever, but just know that she's being taken care of. Like,
She's getting loved.
she's getting love. She has dog food. She gets
okay,
water.
that's what I
Like,
was gonna ask.
yeah, we don't. We're not.
I'm not gonna just rip off bread and feed her bread. I will hustle. I'll hustle to get. You know what I'm saying? It's only like $6 for a smaller bag of dog food, and then $2.50 for a can of wet food.
Yeah, or we're headed back to where we're going now, and there's a Dollar Tree, so it's $1.25 for.
Yeah,
Okay.
The dog got a little too excited.
Yeah, the dog got too excited. But yeah, she's. We thought it was a boy at first, and then I was brushing her, and I was like, "That's a girl." So, but her name is Sirius Black still.
From Harry Potter.
From Harry Potter.
But what if it comes to the point where you guys can't take care of it anymore?
We'll find her a new home.
Steps necessary to make sure that she's safe.
Yeah,
Okay.
because that's way more important
than having the animal.
Yeah, like.
Because some people just don't care. They'd rather have as a safety net or a security or whatnot. But I would rather
panhandling,
have her
like, you know, we know people
I've seen
that
that too.
literally
Yeah,
have
they
pets,
Use their pet.
just to
or
use,
the dude
get
in the
sympathy.
wheelchair.
Yeah.
Like, we saw him walking today, and you're gonna sit there in a fucking wheelchair, but you can literally
there's a lot of
walk.
tricksters out there.
And it's like, we're not like that.
Nice.
We try to do everything. Like, I've never been arrested. Like, never, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want any kind of trouble. I would rather, like, if someone were to come up and be like, hey, I can give this dog a wonderful home, like, can I have her? Like, we would probably say yes, because we know that, like, she would probably, you know what I mean? Like,
Same reason we had given my mom our cats my mom and cat when we were in Vegas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like knowing that the animal's safe is better in my mind than worrying about, because this one, I swear, I'll show you the ropes. Chews through anything you put around her neck. And I'm scared I'm going to come back and she's not
gonna
there.
be- yeah.
But honestly,
she literally
she's so good,
chews
she
it.
just sits there. She unhinges herself and then just sits there.
Yeah. Like,
She's
it's
like,
the.
you can't hold me, and then
And then just stays. But so, like, you know, we're like, we try to be
she
good
was
people.
a light, like a beacon light.
Yeah.
Because it takes my mind off of other things, other stressors that's going on out here. You know, just the constant cycle of, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's-
It's hard out here. We just saw a lady get hit by a car. She walked out.
Where was that right here?
No,
it was
on
over on
43rd and Thomas.
She's dead. She died.
She died.
Did she?
But, like, she walked out in front of traffic.
No, we don't know. It wasn't. It was like there's only two possibilities. You know what I'm saying? Like the car was going fast enough that they should have seen the person and slowed down to stop,
Yeah.
or she closed her eyes and took that step, hoping that it would be the last. And it's not a hard
Was
thing.
it like a regular person or
It was a homeless lady.
homeless lady?
Yeah, so, and then in my head, it's like, when I'm in that space, you know what I mean? Like, I've dealt with trauma my entire life. Not my entire life, but through points in my life to where, like, mentally, it gets bad enough that I don't want to walk around and think dead thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm my own worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Excuse me. Yeah, I got a $10 Chick-fil-A card. I'm trying to sell for like. Hey, what's up with you, my boy?
What up, man?
Hey, can you come down the road?
Yeah, tell us from the street. Yeah.
My face, because
All right.
bro, it's nice to see you, bro. I
Yeah,
see you on
man.
Instagram all the time, bro.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, thank you, bro.
Thanks for the support, man.
That's crazy, bro. I follow you. I post notifications and everything, bro. I fuck with you. Have a good day, man.
All right, man.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
people recognize.
Yeah,
me all the time.
people have stopped me and said, "Hey, I know you from somewhere," and I'm like, I don't know where, and they were just like on Facebook, and I'm like, oh, okay,
forgot that.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I no longer have a Facebook. That platform is all messed up.
Really?
They have like
Meta.
people imitating my page or
Yeah.
or acting like they're my page.
Yeah,
They steal my videos from YouTube and they post them up on Facebook.
yeah,
And whenever I post up my original content on there,
yeah,
they actually report my page.
yeah,
That's
And they got my page taken down.
that's intrepid.
So I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know what's going on with them.
yeah,
And they don't have any, what do you call it? Not customer service, but
Yeah.
Privacy.
no,
or
like there's no way to get a hold of anybody to
no
talk to
tech
them. Yeah,
support or anything like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Facebook sucks.
Yeah, I don't really. I'm not. I mean, I have social media, but you know, when you're homeless and you've been through the shit that, like, I was just sexually assaulted at knife point on March 17th. Like, and
I got the police.
we got the police report and everything, and the cops showed up and everything like that, and they treated me like I was the problem. I would, because I couldn't identify the vehicle. I didn't get his name. I didn't get a bunch of stuff about him. Like, what was I supposed to do? Ask him 40 questions as he's assaulting me with a knife? Like,
Where does that happen?
it happened over on in school in 40, right where we were. I was walking to QT to get ice water. Had no money.
So over there where you guys were posted
Yeah,
with the trailer.
yeah. Literally had no money. He pulled up and he got me at knife point. Like, he had a big knife. Like, it wasn't like a machete or anything, but it was like a big kitchen knife. And when the cops came, they even looked for him by helicopter, and I was just like,
Still got away.
he still got away. And they didn't take me to the hospital. They didn't do anything like that. And like, they just made it seem like I was negligent because I didn't get his name and I didn't get his license plate. And it was like, I had more important. I was worried about my fucking life.
They didn't even give her a ride back. They made her walk. And all they gave her for comfort was one of them shiny ass emergency blankets. So she looked like a fool walking down the street because she was crying because she's in, you know what I'm saying, going through this traumatic situation. And I walked up and down the street looking for her, looking for this truck, the SUV. It was like a Honda Pilot or whatever. And I mean, I walked, I don't know. I finally gave up and I sat down, and then like 20 minutes later, I hear her crying. And then I just...
Yeah.
Did he just approach you and say...
He had a fucking... Yeah,
He said, get
like,
in the car or what?
Yeah, well, because he pulled off to the side, and he had a knife, and he was like, get the f*** in, or I'm going to stab you. Well, he said poke me, but like, I was like, I think that sounds like kind of weird, but like, that's what he said. And but
jumped in the car?
Like, no, he got out of the car and like came and got me and put me in the back.
That's crazy.
She told me that she was so scared. He had her so scared she was crawling up over seats.
Yeah, like I was trying to get
it's not
like
an easy task.
I was trying to get away.
For somebody who's
a little bit plump,
a little bit heavier, in a car, you know what I'm saying? That's
like, and I mean, there was nothing I could do about it. So like, but luckily somebody backed into their driveway and it scared him, and he shoved me out the car and said, "Run, bitch." And I ran up to the people, and they called the cops. But
with me because I couldn't protect her. And then he got away.
Yeah.
And we're pretty sure we saw him like come back into the parking lot where we were sleeping, because we were sleeping like directly in front of the DES office because it was raining and they got that canopy there. We're pretty sure that we saw him like pull in and shit just to see if we were still there. Like, I definitely tweaked that night. I just sat up all night with that baseball bat, hoping he would come by.
So what are you guys gonna do now about your living situation?
We talked to his mom and grandma, and we're gonna get our Nevada IDs reordered and do like a change of address type thing.
You guys don't plan to go back over there?
We are. We want to be there by July. Like, we want to be there in July. So like, we're hoping that like by
what city do you guys live in?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Okay.
Like, and so we have friends and family out there.
That's like another Phoenix out there, right?
I mean, it's
a hub city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a very diverse. It's very intricate. It's just for as pleasant as it is. It's just as painful too. You know
Were you guys homeless out there too?
For a year.
For a little while, yeah. But I mean, we went from having an apartment, cars, jobs to
nothing. In a matter of like a month.
Thanks to Siegel Suites.
Yeah.
And then they said we got like court paperwork in the mail and whatnot. We owe like $30,000 to them.
All because they refused the CHAP payment.
CHAP, it's a program that pays rent.
For COVID. And they refused the payments. and that's why we got evicted. It's
They
because
took
they
the
were
first check though.
Yeah, they took the first check, but
10,515. I remember that shit. It's because that was the whole year. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole year's worth of rent, basically.
All right, well, hey man, thank you guys
Yeah.
for this update. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, no problem. Like
If anybody has any help for you guys, where can they reach you?
Him on Facebook.
Email. You can email me if I can get to it. Use yours.
Which one is it?
Killissa 4.
Yeah, it's KILLYSSA 4@gmail.com.
All right. What do you guys need out here?
Hope. Prayers. Like, I know it's food is like our bit, like we get food stamps and like that, but like when you're on the street, food stamps don't last near as long.
Especially with the hot meals thing they get.
You guys have a hot meal program?
Yeah, we do have that, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like
It takes a lot of money.
it takes a lot of money. Like, or like a sandwich from QT is $7. So for two of us to get a sandwich, a bag of chips, and a drink is $20 or more per day, and that's for one meal. You know what I mean? It's not so, and like
What do you
I've
guys
lost,
get,
I've
monthly on food stamps.
541 for the two of us, and I've lost 50 pounds being on the street since January. Like,
You look a lot
yeah,
thinner
I
than
mean,
the first time that I interviewed
yeah,
you.
it's because I like all the stress and stuff like that. I don't eat a lot. Like, I eat enough to live.
I have to force feed her.
He has to force feed me
Talk her into it.
or talk me into it. I don't like. It's hard to want to live when people, like, we pick up our trash. You know what I mean? Like, we
clean our area.
Yeah.
We don't shit on the linoleum. We don't piss in our eating area.
You know, we don't have a bunch of people, like, we don't create hot spots is what we call it. And it's like, we just want a place in the shade to put our and lay there and just be away from people. And it's like, everywhere we go, there's always some fucking issue.
Drama.
There's some reason why we can't be here.
I mean, common sense, common knowledge, and common decency are no longer common commodities. So.
And so it's like, you know, where do you want us to go? You tell us to go to a shelter, but a lot of times the shelters are full, or there's more issues at the shelter than there is on the street. Like, I would rather sleep by him in a corner somewhere than sleep in a shelter on a
Surrounded
bed.
by people that you don't know.
No, that,
sleep on top of your stuff.
yeah,
People breathing on your neck, taking your socks.
yeah, I would rather just not.
All right, guys.
Okay,
Thank you guys for the
Thank
interview.
you.
Appreciate it.
yeah.